Hey there, this is Jonathan here, and what I want to show you today is a algorithm I wrote about 4 years ago, which is a geo-mapping algorithm, and I'll just talk a little bit about it. So what I've got here is I've got some terrain. You'll notice that it's looking pretty horrible. The normals on the terrain are sort of flat-faced, so just ignore that. That's just to sort of show you the popping. So how we render this terrain is we have a series of patches. If I get closer, you'll notice that these patches actually increase in the level of detail. Now this particular implementation uses the vertex buffer vertex shader, and there are three different vertex buffers that are sort of streamed in. And the really nice thing about this is for a given patch. So if I just go out here, so this patch on the right, I think it's a 33 by 33 patch from memory. And the idea is, given that patch, we just create it basically at the origin, and we use the vertex shader to shift that out. So every time we're drawing a particular patch, we have some patch specific information, which is another vertex buffer, which in another stream, and we use the vertex shader to actually position that particular patch there, which is actually really nice. It means that we can be quite efficient. So all these vertices are generated just from a 33 by 33 patch, and then a 33 by 33 vertex buffer, and then each patch has its own set of vertex buffers, which include the height. So we use the height to pull out a particular item in the y-axis, and it also has the normals, but you can ignore that for now. Yeah, so that's basically geo-mipmapping. I think that's everything I have to say. Everything else. Oh, the other thing is, this is using triangle strips, and it's using an index buffer. And one of the quite challenging problems you'll have with this sort of algorithm is stitching patches together. Obviously, if you have two patches that are next to each other, like over here on the right, the one which has a higher detail has to seamlessly merge in with the lower detail patches around it. So there's a bit of maths involved in that, and that's it's not easy, but it can be done. And yeah, there we have the geo-mapping algorithm. Thanks for listening. See ya. Bye.